What's up, gang? We're out here near the Las Vegas Strip again, and we're gonna be testing out FSD 13.2.1. We finally got FSD 13, and we're gonna do our first run on the Las Vegas Strip to see how well this baby performs. All right, so first, I think we're down here at Lazy Dogs at the end of the Strip. We're gonna head down to the New York Hotel first. Take me to the New York Hotel. All right, so now you can see, now that we have our destination, we have this Start FSD Supervised new button here. So we're parked forward into this parking space, and we're going to go ahead and start our trip and reverse out and begin our travels. So a little bit of thinking there before it started proceeding. So far, one thing I've noticed during my day drives of FSD 13 is that it's so much smoother in its braking and turning and drive handling. It's very, very smooth, which that's what we noticed about version 12, especially in the beginning. But then towards the end, I did notice some late hard braking, as well as a little bit of a jerkiness behavior, kind of like readjusting for left turns with medians. I haven't seen that at all with this version. All right, navigating that parking lot perfectly and getting us set up to make a left turn on Las Vegas Boulevard. And one of the first things you'll notice is now we have the driving profiles on city streets. So you can see we're in standard mode right there next to the speed. And we're coming up on the Welcome to Las Vegas sign here on the left. did a good job of picking an open lane here. This version seems to be going wide right now to all AI4 Teslas with FSD. So if you have an AI4 Tesla and haven't got it yet, you should be getting it any time now. Okay, we've made it into the rightmost left turn lane, which is perfect because as soon as we make this left turn, we will be making a right to turn into the New York parking lot. While we're at this red light, let me tell you about the Joa USB hub with an LED light that helps you see your console items in the dark. I recently got this hub and have fallen in love with it. It also allows easy access to USB ports from the top of the center console, which is super convenient. Joa has amazing Tesla products like this and more. You can save 5% off your orders if you visit the link above or use my discount code TIMDOES at checkout. All right, let's get back to the drive. Okay, we're kind of coming up on the edge of the line of the lane line there. That was a little strange. Also did notice a right blinker. It must have thought that we would immediately have to move over one more lane to the right, but we didn't. But it handled everything really smooth. The braking was really smooth, so no issues there. Just a little bit weird on why it wasn't lane centered and why it had that right indicator on. Okay, we've got a car cutting in. The Tesla appropriately handling that without freaking out. Just put a little extra brake during that move forward. right, the vehicle making a right into the entrance. And normally I go ahead and end the trip here and then set the new destination so that we can pull through this drop-off zone. But I'm going to see what the car does. We'll probably have to disengage because it will probably keep us in this taxi lane to drop us off, which is incorrect. We need to go into the... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and disengage there. We need to be going into the through and luggage guest drop-off, which I can't really fault FSD for that yet. It cannot read these signs yet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and re-engage here. Take me to the sphere. Okay, let's see what route we have and what our route options are. I'd like to take this route. I need to look back at the road. It's very strict to make sure that I'm paying attention while the vehicle is driving, because this is still supervised FSD. Braking really well for these speed bumps. That's pure vision. We have a crosswalk here and then a stop sign. Version 12 would stop here as well. I never hated it because it's kind of a weird view for checking the crosswalk, so extra caution is best. It used to not stop though for that stop sign if it stopped at the crosswalk. This time I'm noticing version 13 stops for both. We have some emergency vehicles here. Looks like something's going on. So we'll see how the car handles this. We do need to make a right turn, but it looks like the car is staying in this left lane, which is perfect because we do have emergency vehicles blocking the right lane. Right now we're out here in front of the T-Mobile Arena. This is right by the New York. Okay, it looks like the emergency vehicles are moving now, so we can get back over into this right lane, which the car is doing. And we have, so I'm gonna get my foot ready by the pedal. We have crossing guards. Okay, I have to hit the pedal because the crossing, the traffic controllers were waving us through and the car is wanting to stop. So that's another intervention. Be very interesting if we can see version 13 completely be able to handle all those scenarios. Lots of Teslas down here tonight. Being cautious near these crosswalks. I'm noticing that the takeoff from the green lights seems a little bit quicker than version 12 as well. It's very subtle. It's hard to tell because it was already really, really good. But that's something that I feel like I can feel a difference for sure. Okay, it looks like we have a construction icon up ahead, and also causing slower traffic there. You can see the orange and red line. So it's nice that it's letting us know what's up ahead. Looks like it's for these closed lanes on the right side. Okay, deciding to get into the left lane to get around all this traffic to help speed us up. Really impressed with that. Now I'm not impressed with this. Okay, I'm gonna have to take over. So, trying to get into the left turn lane to pass people in this traffic. The vehicle was trying to go into the left turn lane when navigation has us going straight. Now, I don't know, it might have been trying to route us left and not have changed the navigation on the screen, which whenever it does those things, I'm very I tend to not let it do it because I'm confused. It's not telling me that it's what it's going to do, so I don't know if it's messing up or if it's actually trying to do something else, like a new route to help us. In this case, if we were to turn left, then it would have taken us a lot longer than if we just waited for this green light. Also, if we were to get into that left turn lane and then cut into other people in this lane just to cut ahead, I don't think that's appropriate as well. Okay, the lane management here has been perfect. Moving from the left lane all the way over to this right lane smoothly and as soon as it found gaps. So I'm really impressed with that. Drifting over to the right a little bit more than I would like there, but coming back. Don't. Alright, stay in this straight lane. There you go. Felt like for a second it was going to get into that right turn lane, but then correctly stayed in this rightmost straight lane. Okay, so there's not really a good drop-off zone over here. I don't know if I want to let the vehicle go into park, as we'll have traffic behind us. So I might just go ahead and end our trip like before and put in our new destination. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. End trip. Oh, end trip. Okay, it looks like I did that too late, so it's putting us into park. Now it's recovering. I didn't touch anything. Take me to the Sahara Hotel. Okay, it seems to be navigating us really well through here. I actually didn't hate that spot that it decided to pull over to the right forward drop off. Although I wish it would be in this parking lot. That'd probably be better. Maybe next time I'll try setting a pin. Perfect. We've got a left turn coming up ahead, so this is perfect lane. We've got a 3-lane left turn here. The car doing a really good job at keeping us in this middle lane. You see the human driver's kind of all over the place on that one, but we were real exact. That was perfect. Okay, we need to be in this, I believe nope, we're in the right lane. So that confused me there. I thought this might be right turn only, but it looks like the car did the correct thing. was interesting. So we saw that the car was wanting to change lanes, but then as soon as it got the yellow light, decided to wait. Okay, we're passing a McDonald's here, and I'm thinking, kind of want to see if I can make the car park itself. So I think there's another McDonald's up ahead. I'm gonna change the route to McDonald's and see what happens. Take me to McDonald's. Let's see what that one is. I think that was that one that we just passed. So that's fine, we can go there. The car is trying to get over for the U-turn. I think it was trying to do it there, but I think we have one more up here that we can do. Let's see. Yeah, we're going up ahead, so that's good. Okay, we need to be over one more lane if we're going to do this U-turn. And I will have to take over if we do not get in that lane. Let's see if I can get it with a... Okay, I hit the left turn signal stalk. But that's another intervention. There's no way we could have made that U-turn from that right turn lane. Perfect U-turn here. Okay, it looks like we're getting over one lane to get away from that bus. Is this the correct... This might be at Circus. Take me to McDonald's. Yeah, it's still taking us to the Circus one. Alright, let's see. We're kind of just winging it here. Looks like it might be just taking us to the front of Circus. I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, it's taken us to the entrance of Circus Circus. I think there's either a McDonald's in here, that was the destination, or it's just missing up that, because I can see the McDonald's sign over there. So it's actually pulling us over here to park. So this is actually a good example of a drop off at the entrance of a casino. Not too bad. But let's find a different McDonald's and see if we can park at an actual McDonald's location. Take me to McDonald's. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Do we have any on the strip down here? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe we can get over to this one that's on the other side here. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, again, I think it's seeing that we're so close to the destination, it's just stopping here instead of pulling into the McDonald's, which is interesting because we're not there. We're just in front of another store here now. All right, let's try another destination. Take me to the pepper mill. Let's try this old restaurant. See if we can get in there and get the vehicle to park on its own. I've had one destination so far. Took it to an AutoZone parking lot, and it did park itself. I want to see if we can get that behavior here. Okay, it has us making a left there, but we can't, so we're gonna have to make a U-turn here. It says no U-turns, which the route doesn't have us making a U-turn, so that's perfect. All right, cool. Fixed itself with the route. Changed the route so I know what it's doing now, so I'm not confused. Really good. Again, these left turns are so smooth now. It's like so confident. I don't worry about medians or anything like that. It's been amazing. So it looks like it's routing us. This is not a road, so it's actually routing us through this this Ross parking lot, and will hopefully get us to the parking lot of the pepper mill, which would be amazing. And it looks like it does. So we're at the back side of the restaurant here. Looks like it might be able to squeeze in parking here. But the guy's cleaning, and there you go. it's putting us in a handicap spot, but here's an example of destination parking. I don't know what it's trying to say about me, but maybe it knows something I don't know. All right, looks like it's actually turning around. So it didn't park in that handicap spot. And now it's trying to make a right. So there's an example of a 3-point turn. Wow, that was really impressive. So it got us into that back parking lot area. Realized that we couldn't park there, I guess, I'm assuming. Did a 3-point turn there. And now it's pulling us to the front of the pepper mill. And I would hope that it would park. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. And it's going real slow. We've got a car behind us. So I'm gonna push it through a little bit and see if that helps. There we go. And now it looks like we're pulling forward into a parking space, and not actually in a parking space. So it did park. But the parking improvements are supposedly coming, where it's supposed to handle parking completely at destinations. Right now it's kind of just hit or miss, but that's an example of it pulling forward. We also got to see an example of the car handling I'm going to go ahead and get us in I don't want to be blocking parking spots for people. So I'm going to fix our parking here in case somebody needs to park. So we did see it take us into the rear area where it didn't want to go, and it got us out of there perfectly by doing that 3-point turn, which was really amazing. I actually thought it was going to park in a handicapped spot, but it got us right to the front instead. And it was a little slow coming around. For a second I thought it was going to park in front of the pepper mill, but did come around and actually park in one of these spots. So very impressed. So far, it wasn't a perfect drive, but so far version 13.2.1 is definitely the most impressive version I've driven so far. It's really just hard to explain without being in the car how amazing and comfortable the driving experience is. And it's also having this Start FSD button on the screen completely changes the experience. So it makes you feel like you're actually in a robotaxi and not having to do anything with any of the steering or driving or stalks. It really upgrades the experience. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'll continue to test this. I'll probably, even if I don't get a new version soon, I'll probably come back down another day this week, maybe turn into daytime, and we'll do some more testing on the strip with FSD 13. All right, thanks for watching.